So here's another game of Teamfight Tactics. This time, I didn't start recording at the beginning. It's only at this point that I realised I had 5 3-star champions. And I had Darius lined up on my bench. I thought, could I? Could I make it to 6 stars? Title of the video will tell you if I do. As you can see, there's already 3 people knocked out. We are second. As you can see how good it does. I don't think it changes much from 3 Noble, 2 Glacial, 2 Knights and 2 Rangers. I think just at the start of this match I spent the money to get 7 out, so now we're just looking for, I believe, 5 more Dariuses, hoping to get him to 6 stars as well. There's another one. Another one, and another one, only 1 away, and we start clicking all the time. Probably would have been better to have spent this money leveling up to get 8 champions out. May cost us in the long run, but it's more now just for the shits and giggles of it to have 6 3 stars out just to see how well they do. Fura just gets popped immediately in this game. I believe he's running 2 Phantoms, so Fura got the brunt of that. The very first pick we had in the game was Pike, hoping to build some sort of assassin comp. Never saw the assassins we needed, but Pike just stayed on the team. We're going to go for the cheese pick of some nobles, and Garen is really strong, and so is Vayne. So they're pretty much like the centre of the comp, I guess. This is the guy just below us. And it's the same one we just faced, is the guy with the double Phantom, so instantly pops someone on your team. Luckily it hasn't been Vayne or Garen, so with them alive we make short work of him. To the carousel. No Darius there to pick. Bit of a shame. And really, I'm not even sure what I want at this point. I think it's just items. I think let's go for the BF sword. For no other reason than it can build us to some good stuff. So immediately just get the final Darius. There we are. 6 3-star champions. First ever time I've seen it. Spent most of my money doing it instead of leveling up. And 1 Anivia just on there purely for the glacial bonus. And we bung the BF sword on Darius just to give him a bit more damage. Here we're up against the top guy. His comp is pretty good, very effective against us. The Cho'Gath knock-up just takes Vayne out of it. And he pretty much, I think he also grabbed Vayne with the Blitzcrank. And his Karthus ultimate just does so much. So knowing how his comp is, we quickly change around our setup, just in case we face him again. I'll pop Vayne at the back and then realise that's maybe not the best place for her. So we put our tanky line up at the front, spread them out a bit so they don't get bunched up for the Cho'Gath. Don't know why I'm thinking Vayne there. Anivia's best bet there, she's our weakest unit. If she gets grabbed by the Blitzcrank, we're not too bothered. That should keep Vayne fairly safe. And we are, oh well, we're the only 2 left, so we're definitely up against him again. So it's like a best of 3. We still get hit by the Cho'Gath on the Vayne. Unfortunately my Vayne and my Ashe are pretty high damage dealers, but the change up in layout does work. Redemption comes in, helps him for a bit, but we turn it around and take over first place just before the Rift Herald. I think Rift Herald takes out my two tanks straight away, but it's not exactly an issue. I believe Pike slides right through him and gets some big crits on the back end. And we get another item. I don't know what the item was that we got. Oh, it's Infinity Edge. So we're going on our assassin as he's doing a lot of crits. And now for the final matchup against the number 1 guy. Hoping our layout will see us through. I believe he must have made some changes, and unfortunately we don't get the win. But still, second place Teamfight Tactics is pretty good. And as you saw there, the first ever 6 3-star champions. Thanks for watching.